What's up guys, I'm Moto Chris and this is going to be everything you need to know about the Yamaha R3. Make sure that if you like what you see, you smash that subscribe button and you hit the like button. I cannot stress how important this is. The algorithm will only recognize me if we get lots of interactions. So if you guys want to see more reviews on more bikes in depth like this, go ahead and make sure you subscribe and hit the like button as well. You guys have no idea how much it helps. It helps immensely. Go. So 2020 Yamaha R3, you've got 171 miles. Now this thing is brand spanking new. First off, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. The 300s and the R3 specifically are underrated bikes. They've got power. They're not super slow, like extremely slow. It's still a motorcycle. It's super light. It kills it in the corners and in the twisties, and it's an overall friendly beginner bike and a fun zippy intermediate to advanced bike. I mean, a lot of people turn these things into track weapons. I think it's an excellent commuter, just the way that it comes stock. It's quiet, you know, it's got enough power to get you around traffic. It's thin and small, so you can really slice it up and have some fun shifting through all the gears. You can use all the power that's available with the R3. You're not gonna, you know, loop it, whiskey throttle it like you would with an R6 if you're a beginner. It's super low to the ground, so beginners love that. Short people love that. I'm 5'7", about 200 pounds. This thing still rips with me on it and is perfect for my height. I mean, I started out on one of these bikes. I dropped it because it was my first street motorcycle, and it was easily preventable if you just take the time and learn right on a smaller bike, like a 50cc dirt bike or something like that, or something small, so you can get an idea for what riding a motorcycle is like. In the suburbs, this thing is great. It's very small and light, so it cuts through traffic just fine. It's like the perfect weapon, and also does a decent job of balancing sport and comfort. Now, it's not the best for dampening, but I say it's pretty good trade-off. It's got nice bright lights up front. I ride with the high beams on just so it's easier for people to see me coming, and it's beautiful, so it gets a lot of attention. So on the road you really get noticed. It's not that loud, which makes it comfortable for long commutes to work or trips to the gas station, you know, maybe a quick trip to the grocery store. It's really a well-balanced bike. It's got a pillion seat, so if you needed a carpool to work or to school or something like that, there's always that option. Not really that much storage. Pretty much just enough for your paperwork under the pillion seat, and that's about it. So definitely, if you're going to be commuting on this thing, make sure you have a backpack. Like I said, very friendly for beginners with that short seat height at the lights. Very nice. What do you guys say we test the highway? Let's go. So how does the tiny 300cc Yamaha R3 do on the highway? Well, why don't I just show you? This may not be the best example just because traffic is so backed up depending on where you live, but either way, the R3 is great in each scenario. You know, the mirrors are actually usable. I'm in third gear. I've got some torque to pass. I'm going about 40 miles an hour. Making my way over, just like a feather to the left lane. Just like that, we're going highway speeds, and we're not even close to touching what the bike can do. We're going 64 miles an hour. Very, very, very chill, relaxed, mellow ride. Break open that gas a little bit, and the power band on this thing really shines. It's not gonna rip your arms off like a R6. It's not gonna get you 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3 seconds, but it'll do it in 5. It'll do it in 6 seconds. And once you've got that momentum, it still feels light and stable. You could really take that momentum anywhere you want to go. Going 80 miles an hour is smooth. Smooth as butter. Engine feels smooth. It's not too vibraty. There is a little bit of vibration on the pegs, but it's not even enough to really bother me much. It's a very, very small amount of vibration, but nothing's rattling. Doesn't sound like anything is coming loose. All you really hear is the motor. And it cruises comfortably at highway speeds. You know, I'm over here freeballing this arm, and this one's just controlling the throttle. Easy. Bobs and weaves, great. Feels good on the side of the tire. It's no mystery that people use these as track weapons. Amazing to just cruise on the highway, man. I used to take this commute to work every single day, and I always got there like 5 minutes faster riding a motorcycle. It was great. It was a great way to start your day off, and it's also a great way to end your day. Always on a motorcycle. Alright guys, what do you say we take this bike out on the Twisties, the very last test, and see how it performs well? So far, who is this bike for? Well, it's for anyone who's commuting to work, riding the bike a lot. It's very, very, very efficient on gas. It'll fill your tank up maybe once a week, $5 to $10, and you're golden. Saves you money, and for really anyone who just wants to have a good time on a bike. I'll see you guys at the Twisties. The suspension is sporty. It feels good on the track, in the Twisties, and just in the corner in general. I feel like it was literally meant for that. You stick some really good tires on here, practice, go to the track, maybe get some coaching in. You could be a real animal on the track with a small bike like this. You'll surprise all sorts of bikes out there if you're really good. 600s, 1000s. You might not be able to keep up with them in a straight line, but When you're on a small bike in a corner, you have a lot more of an advantage and benefit versus a bigger bike like that than you realize. And this is where a bike like this could really start to become appealing to a more intermediate to advanced rider. After having, you know, those big, heavy, powerful 600 and 1000s for a while, it's nice to come back down to this just because it's so easy to ride. It makes you feel like you're a way better rider than you actually are. Oh man, this is my favorite part of the whole road. And a friendly reminder as well, if you're out riding your motorcycle, wear all your gear. Please wear all your motorcycle gear, no matter where you're going, if you're going 2 blocks away. And ride smart, most importantly. I can tell you right now, too many people are gonna die this summer because they didn't make good choices. So, just, you know, your friendly daily reminder to ride safe, be smart, and wear all your gear, guys. You can take this turn on this thing I have at like 60, 65. Accelerate out here and it feels amazing. It's just so smooth. I haven't felt a bike, or I haven't ridden a bike where I've felt as confident as on this bike. In conclusion, this is an awesome bike. Don't let any of your other moto brothers or sisters discourage you from riding a 300. If you want a 300cc motorcycle that looks good, performs excellent, and is a ton of fun, then this is the perfect bike for you. Doesn't matter your experience level, this is the perfect bike for you. And on that note, guys, I think it's time to bring this review to an end and pull over so you guys can get one last look at this amazing bike. Looks like winter wonderland over here. It's beautiful. Let's pull over right here. Beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 2020 Yamaha R3. I'm so blessed to be able to ride this bike. Guys, if you enjoyed this review or you have any other questions, always make sure to do 3 things for me. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe and notification bell if you haven't already. That is how we can expand this channel beyond the R3 now that we've healed and all is good with the world again now that Chris was able to say goodbye to the R3. Thank you guys for being here, and I've got a lot more videos planned, so stay tuned. I'll see you soon.